The petitioner, my lord.
Please button up your coat.
Lord, my apologies.
Read by Mr. Bimal Kumar Sharma. This is online, my lord.
My lord, I am appearing in virtual mode, my
Yes.
lord.
Lord, the petitioners before your lordships are participants of Constable West Bengal Police 2024, my lord. Item 9 too.
9 is side.
My lord, my pardon, my lord. They are participants of Sub Inspector West Bengal Police 2024, my lord. Now, my lord, if your lordship kindly comes to page 17 of the application, my lord. This is the advertisement. It starts from page 17. Now, this examination is to be conducted in 3 phases, my lord. First, a preliminary examination. Page 17, my lord.
17
17.
is your prayer.
My lord,
17.
what is the name of the matter, my lord? May I-
Promita Kormukar.
But my apologies, my lord. My apologies, my lord. My lord, they are the participants of Constable Police 2024, my lord. Now, if your lordship kindly comes to page 8,
Has
20,
deficit court fees been paid?
yes, ma'am. Yes, my lord. We
Give
have
the
the document.
receipt. Yes.
Promita Kormukar, my lord.
Here you. Yes.
If your lordship kindly comes to page 25 of the application, my lord, this is the
Yes.
advertisement.
Right.
My lord, this recruitment process is to be conducted in 3 phases, my lord.
Hmm.
Initially, a preliminary examination, followed by a PMT PET, which is a physical measurement test, physical efficiency test, and thereafter an interview process, my lord. Now, my lord, these candidates before your lordships, they have been ousted from the selection process at the PMT stage due to deficiency in height, my lord. Now, if your lordship kindly comes to now, firstly, my lord, if your lordship kindly comes to page 25 of the application, here, my lord, it is stipulated the minimum height that is required to be possessed by the candidate. My lord, for female candidates, that is 160 centimeter.
How many females are here in the writ petition?
My lord, 25 females, 1 male.
All right.
My lord, for females, unreserved category, it's 160. And for reserved, it's 152.
160 and reserved 152.
152, my lord. Now, I'd like to draw your lordship's attention to page 39, 37 of the application, my lord. This is the case of the petitioner number 1. Here, my lord, if your lordship note
35?
37, my lord,
7 admit
37.
card.
Admit card, my lord. This is the admit card that is required to be possessed by the candidate at the time of PMT, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, if your lordship notices in the middle portion, my lord, it's given unfit in PMT. On the right side, my lord, there's a stick
Unfit in PMT.
unfit in PMT. My lord, the category is OBC B.
Category is OBC.
My lord, the top portion, my lord, top, just above the name, my lord, Promita Kormokar.
Yes, OBCB.
OBC B, my lord. Now
Hmm.
that is 159.6. The height is required to be 160 centimeter. On account of this provision deficiency, my lord, I have been ousted. Now, if your lordship comes to page 8.11 at the bottom portion of that PM of that admit card, my lord,
Hmm.
there is a provision of appeal, my lord. If I'm dissatisfied with the measurement, my lord, I can appeal within 25 hours, my lord. Now, my lord, these candidates, they had not been allowed to appeal before the chairperson of the range recruitment board, my lord. They had been thrown out of the range recruitment board. There was a chaos, my lord. They had not been allowed to appeal. Now, my lord,
When did the PMT take place?
my lord, it's the date is given, my lord, 10th of January 2026. It is in different dates, my lord, for the different candidates.
All
My
right.
lord, all process is completed on
I'll hear you. I'll hear you, Mr. Shahi. I'll hear you. Please wait.
Now, my lord, I'm relying upon 2 documents to show that this measurement is prima facie wrong, my lord. First, my lord, I will have to draw your lordship's attention to page 59 of the application.
Just prior going to that,
Yes,
page 37, 10th of January 26 was the date of the PMT.
Yes, my lord.
When did you apply? You didn't apply. You say you couldn't apply.
My lord, on the date of the PMT, the PMT and PT is to be conducted. If I am eligible in the PMT, then I will be able to appear in the
PT.
PT. Now, if I am dissatisfied with the PMT result, I will have to apply on the very same date for the appeal
Yes.
within 24 hours.
Right. Did you do that? That you couldn't.
But
you
I
say.
couldn't. I
Right.
couldn't, my lord.
And when did you come to the court?
Right, came before this court, my lord, in the month of January.
27th of January.
Yes, my lord.
What were you doing for so long?
My lord, the petition before lordship are unemployed citizens, my lord. They had the PMT was being conducted till 17th of January, my lord. Thereafter, say they had
So you'll wait till the entire PMT
for-
concludes and then you come.
no, my lord, for the all the set of the candidates, the PMT was conducted till 17th, my lord. Thereafter,
That means page 37 is one on the 10th.
yes, my lord.
Your cause of action arose on the 10th itself
Yes, my lord.
when the authority refused to accept your appeal.
Yes, my lord.
So would you wait for the others to conclude the PMT and PET or should you come immediately?
My lord,
You all waited.
no, my lord.
You all found out how many were unsuccessful. You all joined together to file the writ petition.
My lord, the petitioners before your lordships are unemployed youths
I
of this country, my
understand.
lord. It's not
So,
possible for them to.
the others who have been found to be successful, they are also unemployed.
Yes, my
It's
lord.
not that they are employed and they have been given employment all over again,
No, my lord.
right?
No, my lord.
So, if there is a recruitment process, there are steps that are to be taken for elimination. So, you were eliminated.
Yes, my lord. I was eliminated in the PMT.
Then, where is the problem?
My
You
lord,
say, I have,
my lord, problem crops up in two situations, my lord.
yes.
First, my lord, since I was not allowed to appeal before the range recruitment board, my lord. Secondly, my lord, I would like to draw your lordship's attention to two documents of this very petitioner, my lord. Firstly, at page 657 of the application, 59 of the application.
Yes.
My lord, this is an medical certificate that has been issued by a government hospital. Promita Kormakar, your lordship is getting the name. Petition number 1. On the left-hand side, my lord,
162.
162, my lord.
Yes.
Thirdly, my lord, I would like to draw your lordship attention to page 76 of the application. These candidates, my lord, they had participated in previous selection processes conducted by the very same recruiting body, my lord, wherein they are declared to be fit, my lord. Now, if your lordship notices in the middle portion, my lord, my height is given as 160 centimeter. I have been declared fit. Page 76 of the application, my lord. This very candidate who had participated in prior selection process, her height was given to be 160 centimeter.
Hmm.
Despite this finding, my lord, now in the instant selection process, her height has been contended to be reduced.
Hmm.
I am relying upon these two documents, my lord. I'm humbly praying before your lordship so that a remeasurement may be conducted for these candidates, my lord. I can show you more examples of such candidates who had participated in prior selection processes. All of them have conducted a government a medical test before a government hospital, my lord, where their height is contended to be above 160. This is my simple contention before your lordships.
Mr. Shahi.
First of all, there is a provision in the recruitment board. If you are dissatisfied with your result, you can immediate appeal before the appellate authority. That is already overheard by the petitioner, my lord. Please come to my report. My junior will hand over to you the report, my lord.
Page start from page 20, my lord. And this is the
Yes, please.
My lord, whatever the measurement we conduct, we have the standard operated machine. That is not manual, my lord. Just a few seconds, my lord. I'm
page 32, column 22.
page number 32. Third paragraph from the bottom, my lord.
Yes.
The height of a candidate may be remeasured at any stage, including at the interview, at the discretion of the board, and the decision of the board shall be final and binding on the candidate, my lord. My lord, please come to page 40, my lord.
Yes.
This one is the standard operating machine of the taking the heights and measurements, my lord. There is no scope for manual measurement, my lord.
Yes.
And all software, all things are day to day operated by the company which provided this to the West Bengal Recruitment Board, my lord.
Yes.
And my lord, today, as for the sake of argument, I am making submission subject to your correction, my lord. Suppose when I was 20 years old and today I am 51 years old, there might be a little bit difference, my lord. When in the morning I wake up, my height
Please come.
minor,
My lord, my decision is that I would
0.01, 0.2, my lord, it may be.
like to draw two orders, my lord, like to defer to two orders. But a coordinate bench of this honorable court, my lord, had passed an order directing the respondent authorities to consider the applications of the petitioners and thereafter conduct a remeasurement of their test, my lord. I will have to draw your attention to this order, my lord.
My lord, that direction was passed by the coordinate bench before 12th January, my lord. Not after the date 12 February, before the interview. Already interview
And
is
second
concluded, my
thing,
lord.
my lord,
And
regarding
if, my lord, this application is, this petition is allowed, then there are 39,000 of applicants who debarred in PMT and PET, my lord. Then a his window will be open and all disqualified candidates will come before the writ court and the process will be delayed, my lord.
and secondly, my lord, a division bench judgment of the Honorable Delhi High Court, my lord, where my lord, a categoric observation has been given regarding this provision of appeal within a period of 24 hours, my lord. A judgment of the Honorable Delhi High Court, my lord, regarding this provision of appeal within 24 hours, my lord. Categoric observation has been given regarding this.
My lord, then why a petitioner was waiting from his date of disqualification to the date of 27 January 2026, my lord?
Para 6 and 7, my lord. My lord, the affidavit of service may be kept on the pen.
26 writ petitioners have filed the instant writ petition challenging the decision taken by the recruitment board, West Bengal Police Recruitment Board, in declaring them unfit in their physical measurement within bracket height. Stop. The petitioner the petitioners have annexed documents in support of the submission that they do have the requisite height as required in terms of the recruitment notice. But the authorities found the petitioners deficient in height, for which they have been disqualified as at the PMT stage. Stop. The petitioners submit that as per the recruitment notice, the decision of the range recruitment board, recruitment notice, a candidate dissatisfied with the physical measurement test may appeal in writing before the chairperson of the range recruitment board on the same day of the test. Stop. The petitioners submit that.
To your correction, there is
Sir.
also mentioned that no appeal in this regard will be entertained in future. Even they did not.
Mr. Shahi, please stop. কি বললাম? Petitioners submit that after the recruitment, after the PMT was conducted and the petitioners were found unfit, they tried to prefer the appeal on the same date. But there was huge commotion and a ruckus was created, for which the petitioners were unable to file the appeal on the same date. Stop. It has been submitted that the PMT was conducted on day-to-day basis, for which they could not approach the writ court immediately on the next date. Stop. The candidates are all unemployed youths and rushing to the writ court on emergency basis was not possible. Emergency jaiga urgent basis was not possible. Stop. Prayer has been made to direct the respondent authority to measure the height of the petitioners all over again. Stop. In support of the submission, the petitioners rely on the order dated 10th February 2026, passed by the court in WPA 1877 of 2026, Amana Khatun and others, versus West Bengal Police Recruitment Board and others, wherein similarly placed candidates, found unfit in PMT, were permitted to prefer appeal before the appellate authority, questioning measurement of their height. Stop. Reliance has also been placed on the order dated 19th September 2025, passed by the Honorable Delhi High Court in WP within bracket C 14455/2025 in the matter of Surendra versus Union of India and others. wherein the court posed a question as to why even 24 hours was not granted to the candidates to appeal against the rejection of candidates found to have less height than the requisite one. Stop. Next. Learned advocate representing the respondents oppose the submission and the prayer of the petitioners. Stop. It has been submitted that the height of the candidates appearing in the recruitment test was done by an automatic stadiometer, STADIOMETER, which is a digital height -weight measurement device. Stop. There is no scope for human intervention in the said device. Stop. The same machine was used to check the height of all the candidates who participated in the recruitment process. Stop. Paragraph. It has been submitted that the dissatisfied candidates had the right to appeal on the same date, and no appeal is entertainable in future as per the recruitment notice. Stop. The petitioners did not appeal on the same date. Stop. It has been contended that there are as many as 39,000 candidates who were rejected at the PMT stage. Stop. If the court permits remeasurement or grants leave to the dissatisfied candidates to prefer appeal, then a floodgate will be opened and the entire recruitment process will get delayed. Stop. Paragraph. I have heard the submissions made on behalf of both the parties and have perused the materials placed before the court. Stop. From the documents annexed to the writ petition, it appears that the PMT was conducted on different dates in respect of different candidates. Stop. There are candidates whose PMT was conducted on 9th of January 2026, some on the 10th of January
But may I
2026, some on the 14th of January 2026, and also on the 17th of January 2026. Stop. The cause of action for the individual candidates arose on diverse dates. That is, on the date they were found unfit in the PMT. Stop. The dissatisfied candidates had to appeal on the very same date, and no appeal is entertainable in future. Stop. The instant writ petition has been filed on 27th of January 2026, that is long after the cause of action arose. Stop. The report filed by the Deputy Superintendent of Police within bracket Administration and Law of the West Bengal Police Recruitment Board dated 2nd of February 2026 clearly mentions that the height of the candidates were measured by a standard operating machine with no human intervention. Stop. All the candidates were measured by the same machine, and the mode and manner of measurement of all the candidates is the same. Stop. The petitioners may have been measured in other government organized hospitals where they have been found to be of the requisite height. Stop. The court is not aware as to whether the earlier measurements made by the petitioners or the one on the date of the examination is proper. Stop. As it appears that a standard machine was used to measure each and every candidate, accordingly, the court is not inclined to accept the prayer of the petitioners to get themselves remeasured by any other machine or by any other authority. Stop. Next. The dissatisfied candidates also do not have a right to prefer appeal at such a delayed point of time. Stop. The paragraph. As a public recruitment process has to follow certain steps for eliminating candidates for the purpose of selecting the best ones, the court usually do not interfere unless there is a specific instance of illegality or malafide. Stop. In the instant case, nothing has been pointed out to show that there is malafide or there is apparent illegality on the part of the respondents in conducting PMT by the said machine. Stop. It is not the case of the petitioners that the machine by which their height was measured is a defective or a faulty one. Stop. If the same standard has been used for measuring height of all candidates, allowing the petitioners to be measured by any other machine would infringe provisions of Article 14 of the 14 and 16 of the Constitution. Stop. In Amana Khatun, within bracket Supra, the court observed that the candidates who had already preferred appeals observed that there were certain candidates who already preferred appeals before the appellate authority, and accordingly the court granted leave to the others. Now, the petitioners to prefer appeal. কি বললাম? Appeal S হবে না। Appellate authority granted leave to the others to file appeal before the appellate authority. Stuff. The said order was passed on 10th of February 2026. Stop. It has been reported by the state that, not reported, submitted by the state that the process of interview had not started on the said date. Stop.
No, my lord.
By now, the interview process is also over, you say?
My lord, on 12th, my lord.
Is over. The interview was concluded on 12th of February 2026. Stop. Today, on 18th of February 2026, the court is not inclined to allow the petitioners to prefer appeal. Stop. In Surendra, paragraph D, within bracket Supra, the court questioned the decision of the authority not to grant the candidates the right to prefer appeal against rejection. Not to grant 24 hours to the candidates. ঠিক আছে? In the instant case, the candidates were allowed time for in the instant case, the dissatisfied candidates had the right to prefer appeal on the self same date. Stop. The petitioners, knowing the terms and conditions of the recruitment, participated in the said process without raising any question. Stop. On being unsuccessful in the PMT, the candidates cannot be permitted to raise the said issue of not granting sufficient time to prefer the appeal. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the prayer of the petitioners cannot be allowed. The writ petition fails and is hereby dismissed.
Lord, two things that are to highlight, my lord.
Deficit court fees written with the records. Yes,
Two
please.
things, my lord. Your lordship had recorded that the interview process had started from 10th, my lord. That's not the case, my lord. The interview process started from 29th of January. I had filed the writ petition before 29th. Now, while the interview process was going, this matter was disposed of, my lord.
যেখানে কি বলেছিলাম যে 10th of February তে একটা ইন্টারভিউ এর একটা কিছু বললাম না? The court passed order on 10th of February when the